with our application, submitted a letter from my co-counsel who handled the tax aspect of it. That went along with the pilot and the discussion with the IDA as to what the numbers would be. While we're aware of the taxes now coming onto the rolls, or the property coming onto the rolls as the result of the sale from the church, the reality is that this was an exempt property for all these years. The property was acquired knowing that there would be a requirement for substantial renovations to do what we have projected, what the applicant has proposed, which is to make this Class A building in Rockville Center. The numbers we've gone through at the time of our presentation, our application, are substantial, and in order to make this happen and to make it a feasible project, as we have explained, the IDA benefits are needed. So, we have no comment at this point other than to say we rely on the presentation that we made to the IDA at the initial board meeting. We're happy to go over things with the village again, but we do feel this is a project that is good for the village. Certainly it's good for the applicant to get this building into the condition that they want. In terms of medical use, I am not aware of any intention to make the office use medical office use. If that were going to happen, absolutely, we would have to, or the applicant would have to deal with the village in whatever ways they needed to in order to make that happen. But as IDA staff is aware, we are limited in the amount that can be fulfilled as far as the IDA benefits go, and that would have to be within a third. There could be no more of a third of the building used for what is considered a retail purpose. Medical office is typically considered as a retail use for IDA purposes. So certainly it would not be any more than that. But again, Mr. Levin, I've not heard that. I've not discussed that with my client. So if that were going to happen, obviously the applications that would go into the village would have to be done appropriately, and then whatever board activity, whether the zoning board or anything else, obviously would have to be part of the process. In terms of the jobs, we have utilized job estimates based on industry standards. Because of the nature of this project, there is not an intended tenant yet. We wouldn't know the exact number that would be proposed, so we used typical standards to come up with what we believe would be conservative numbers. And of course, as any deal with the IDA or project that goes forward, the number that is agreed upon would have to be satisfied in order for the benefits to remain as is or to continue forward. I think that's it for now, but again, I would just state that we're happy to talk to the village, and Mr. Levin, if you want to set up an appointment, if we need to do anything, absolutely, you know where to reach me, so we can do whatever we need to do. As far as any other comments that were made today, I have no comment on those.
Thank you. If no one else would like to be heard, we're going to close this public hearing at 10:25 a.m., February 22nd, 2022, Sine Die. Thank you, everyone, for attending and testifying.
Folks, would you sign in, just that you were here?
Sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin.
How are you? Good. Yeah, let us know.
Good morning.